Shock! Did you know the average pencil can draw a line 35 miles long? That's right, 35 miles. I'm not pulling your leg here, folks. This is a mind-blowing fact that will make you see that humble pencil on your desk in a whole new light. Hey there! Hello, I'm from Fact Rush, and I am on a mission to uncover all the jaw-dropping facts that the world has tucked away in its corners. And let me tell you, this pencil fact, it's a doozy. It's the kind of thing that makes you stop and go, wait, what? So, grab your favorite writing utensil and let's dive into the incredible world of pencil potential. Now, when I first heard this fact, I thought someone was trying to pull a fast one on me. I mean, come on, 35 miles? That's like driving from one side of a small city to the other, or running a marathon and then deciding, you know what? I think I'll do another 9 miles just for fun. It's a distance that's hard to wrap your head around, especially when we're talking about something as simple and everyday as a pencil. But here's the kicker, it's true. Can you believe it? The average pencil, the kind you probably have lying around in your junk drawer or at the bottom of your backpack, has the potential to draw a line that stretches for 35 miles. That's not just long, that's insanely, ridiculously, mind-bogglingly long. Let's put this into perspective, shall we? Because 35 miles is a lot, but it's kind of hard to visualize. So, picture this. If you were to start drawing a line with your pencil at one end of Manhattan, you could trace the entire border of the island and still have lead left over. That's right, you could outline one of the most famous skylines in the world with a single pencil. Now that's what I call leaving your mark. But wait, there's more. If you're not into urban geography, how about this? 35 miles is roughly the distance a cheetah could run in an hour if it was going at top speed the whole time. Imagine a pencil line as long as a cheetah's hour-long sprint. That's some serious distance. Or here is another way to think about it. 35 miles is about the length of 616 football fields, laid end to end. That's a lot of touchdowns, folks. If you were to walk 35 miles at an average pace, it would take you about 11 to 12 hours. That's a full day of walking, and your pencil could draw a line that long without breaking a sweat if pencils could sweat. That is, now, I know what you're thinking. Alex, you're saying, this is all well and good, but how does this translate to something I can actually use? Well, my curious friend, let me blow your mind even further. With the line drawing potential of a single pencil, you could write your name over 100,000 times. That is enough to sign every yearbook in a decent-sized high school and still have signatures left over for all the fan mail you'll undoubtedly receive after showing off this amazing fact. But let's get real for a second. Who's actually going to sit down and draw a 35-mile line or write their name 100,000 times? I mean, besides that one kid in class who always takes things too literally. No, the real value of this fact isn't in its practical application, it is in the way it makes us look at everyday objects differently. Think about it. How many times have you picked up a pencil without giving it a second thought? It's just there, doing its job, no fuss, no MUSS dot, but now you know that this simple tool has hidden depths. It's got potential you never even dreamed of. It's like finding out your quiet neighbor is secretly a superhero. Your pencil. It's got superpowers, my friend. This fact is a perfect example of how there's often more to things than meets the eye. It's a reminder that the world is full of wonders, even in the most unexpected places. I mean, who would have thought that the humble pencil, a tool that's been around for centuries, could still surprise us? And that's what I love about facts like these. They make us stop and reconsider the things we take for granted. They spark curiosity and wonder. They make us ask questions like, how do they know that? And what else don't I know about the things around me? Speaking of questions, here's one for you. How exactly did someone figure this out? Did some poor internet at pencil factory spend days drawing lines until their pencil gave out? Or was it a more scientific process with precise measurements and calculations? Personally, I like to imagine a group of very serious scientists in lab coats hunched over a table, carefully monitoring a pencil as it draws the world's longest line. Careful, drive, Johnson. we're only at mile 34. We can't risk a graphite fracture now. But jokes aside, facts like these are the result of careful research and testing. Someone, somewhere, put in the time and effort to measure the average amount of graphite in a pencil and calculate how far it could theoretically draw. And thank goodness they did, because now we have this amazing tidbit to share at parties and impress our friends with. Now, I can hear some of you skeptics out there. Sure, Alex, you're saying, but that's just a theoretical number. No one's actually drawn a 35-mile line with a pencil. And you're right, at least as far as I know. But that's where you come in. Would you try to test this fact? I mean, I am not saying you should drop everything and start drawing a line from your house to the next town over. But maybe next time you're doodling during a boring meeting or class, you could keep track of how long your line gets before your pencil gives out. Who knows? You might just set a new world record for longest continuous pencil line. And wouldn't that be something to tell the grandkids? Of course, if you do decide to test this out, there are a few things to keep in mind. First, make sure you've got a good supply of paper. You're going to need a lot of it. Second, maybe warn your family or roommates before you start. The last thing you want is someone walking in on you in hour 10 of your pencil marathon, surrounded by miles of paper covered in a single line. They might start to worry. And finally, remember that not all pencils are created equal. The 35-mile figure is an average, which means some pencils might draw longer lines, while others might fall short. So if your pencil only makes it to 34.5 miles, don't be too disappointed. You still drew a line longer than most people will in their entire lives. But whether you decide to put this fact to the test or not, I hope it's given you a new appreciation for the humble pencil. Next time you pick one up, take a moment to consider the potential it holds. That little stick of wood and graphite in your hand. It's capable of amazing things. It could outline a city, sign a mountain of autographs, or create a masterpiece. All it needs is your imagination and maybe a really, really big piece of paper. So, what do you think? Are you looking at your pencil differently now? Has this fact sharpened your interest in everyday objects? See what I did there? Sharpened? Because it's a pencil. No? Tough crowd. Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this mind-blowing pencil fact, or any other surprising tidbits you might know about common items. And hey, if you enjoyed this deep dive into the secret life of pencils, why not share it with your friends? Spread the wonder. You never know, you might inspire the next great pencil artist, or at least give someone a fun fact to share at their next awkward social gathering. Remember, folks, the world is full of amazing things, often hiding in plain sight. So keep your eyes open, stay curious, and never underestimate the power of a simple pencil. Who knows what other everyday marvels we might discover next? That's all for now, pencil enthusiasts and fact lovers. Until next time, keep drawing those lines, whether they're 35 miles long or just a quick doodle. And remember, in the world of pencils, the sky's the limit, or should I say, 35 miles is the limit. This is Alex, signing off. Keep being amazing, and I'll see you in the next video.